Welcome. Hello. This is a short meditation for a recovering narcissist or people with narcissistic tendencies. Me. So, our goal is to build a healthy relationship with the self. Uh, Continue to use this video, and you will discover the meaning of self-esteem. Ooh. I want to begin by saying it is okay to forgive yourself. It is okay to forgive yourself. Indeed, we must forgive ourselves if we want to create a new self-image. Otherwise, you will only see yourself as the worst of what you've ever been. And I promise you are more than that. I am not here to say that every harmful thing you've ever done to yourself or to others is all right. I am simply stating that self-acceptance is the soil that allows the soul to grow. And let's just acknowledge that you stayed this long in the video, so I know you have a desire to change. You have a desire to love more deeply and more fully and more freely. And we're going to do that. We're going to find that healing together. All right. Because I know, despite how it may look on the outside, sometimes it's obvious. I know that you're in pain. I know you're drowning in shame and self-loathing, and nothing ever seems to be enough. But I want to help you discover once you see everything as enough, you will experience everything as enough. You will experience yourself as enough, life as enough. All we need to do is change our view, our perception of ourselves and of the world around us. Okay. And I also know there are some therapists that might say you are incapable of change. And maybe there's some things that are just in us, maybe we're just born that way. Maybe the brain can't go, there's a switch that's got stuck, welded shut, I don't know. But I promise you, there are things you can do to become more connected with yourself and the people around you. You're not broken. You don't need to be fixed. You only need to accept who you've been, who you are now, and recognize that the person that you're being or that you're acting as, that is you being the person you want to be. You only need to stop judging yourself. You only need to change how you're judging yourself when you're being the person you want to be. Stop telling yourself this is an act. Start recognizing this is me being the best that I can be. Give yourself the credit for the good that you do and not just the bad. Okay, so let's get started. I'm going to breathe in through the nose. Out through the mouth. Okay. I'm going to repeat some affirmations. And you can choose to say them out loud or in your mind. Just stay with the breath. I'm here today because I want to become more loving. I recognize my heart's intention. I appreciate my effort. I'm here because I care deeply. I love genuinely. I release myself from self-judgment. I release myself from the need to be understood. I trust myself and recognize my intentions are good. I need no one's approval. I need no one's permission to change. I am not afraid of criticism because I know not everything someone perceives me to be is true to who I am, who I've been, or who I intend to be. I welcome honesty from my loved ones. I'm grateful to be shown my imperfections because then when someone sees my imperfections and tells me what my imperfections are, I am able to see them myself, and I am able to learn from it, and I am able to grow from it. I can recognize when something is true to me. I can be honest with myself. I am grateful when others see my imperfections because I know it means they have seen the ugly and choose to love me anyway. I accept others fully with their imperfections. Because I know that's what makes connection so special. I will show my gratitude to the people who have shown me love. I acknowledge how I have hurt myself. I acknowledge how I have hurt others. I am not afraid of the ugly parts of myself. I have compassion for others. I have compassion for myself. I have compassion for others. I have compassion for myself. I release shame, guilt, and over self-criticism. I release shame, guilt, and overly self-criticism. I know self-love and self-awareness are what allow me to grow. I now know self-love and self-awareness are what allow me to grow. I release shame, guilt, and self-criticism. I now know self-love and self-awareness are what allow me to grow. I release the need for perfection. I trust the process of growth. I love myself, especially when I make mistakes, because I know it means I am trying my best. I do my best to be my best. I do my best to be the best lover, best friend, and best family member I can imagine myself to be. I am okay. I am okay if my best doesn't meet the standards of those around me. When I make mistakes, I apologize earnestly. I am patient with myself as I do the work to change. I take responsibility for my actions. I am patient with myself as I do the work to change. I take responsibility for my actions. I am patient with myself as I do the work to change. I take responsibility for my actions. Because I know accountability is where my power lies. I acknowledge the good that I do. I celebrate my success far more than I focus on my mistakes. I am grateful for my sensitivity. I am gentle with myself. I trust myself. I appreciate myself. I love myself. I am not afraid to live without people who hurt me. I release myself from attachment. I honor my boundaries. I am worthy of love. I love genuinely. I care deeply. I trust others around me also have the best intentions. I'm okay with someone misjudging me. I know my heart, and I know my true intentions will be revealed in time. I need no one's approval. People may project their perceived worst qualities onto me. That is okay, because I may do the same to them. I choose to respond with compassion and humility. In every moment, I choose my peace of mind. I love myself proudly because I know the more love I have, the more love I have to give. I choose to love others in the way I desire to be loved. I respect my loved ones. I respect their boundaries. I respect who they are as a person. I respect my loved ones' boundaries because I know it creates a safe place for them within my heart. I respect my loved ones' boundaries because I know it creates a safe place for them to feel accepted. I trust my own inner wisdom, but I am also always ready to learn from the wisdom of others. I know everyone has their own personal fears to overcome. I acknowledge the strength and courage and intellect of each individual. I am interested to hear the stories of others. I acknowledge the strength, the courage, and intellect of each individual. I am interested to hear the stories of others. I am honored when someone decides to be vulnerable with me. I love being vulnerable with others because it allows me to have greater and deeper connections. I release the need to feel better than someone to feel safe. I release the need to feel better than someone to feel safe. I I have a deep compassion for myself. I have an intimate connection with where my pain comes from. I am understanding and patient with myself. I love myself and I am amazed by all I have survived and all I have become. I love myself and I am amazed with all I have survived and all I have become. I am proud of myself for never giving up on learning to love. Despite all I've been through, I believe in the goodness of others. I see how everyone around me is also doing their best to love and be loved. I am not ashamed to struggle. My frustration is proof of my determination, but I also know I no longer need it. I love myself for all I am becoming and all that I am in this moment. I treat every moment as sacred. I speak to my loved ones with the sincerity of a dying man. I trust my intentions. I embrace honesty. I am honest with everyone without the need to be loved. I love without the need to be loved. I give myself without the need to be received. I release the need to be understood. I enjoy making others happy, but I don't need their approval. I choose myself. I love genuinely, and I care deeply. I marvel as I realize all that I am becoming. I marvel as I realize I am becoming someone I can truly love and admire. I am at peace because I have always been capable of love and always will be. I forgive myself. I love myself. I am at peace. I am strength that doesn't need to be proven. I am love that doesn't need to be felt. I am light that doesn't need to be seen. I am steadiness. I am calm. I am peace. My capacity for self-love and self-acceptance expands in every moment. I love being vulnerable with others because it allows for greater and deeper connection. I love myself even when others don't show me that love. I love others even when they're in their darkest moments. I allow others to love me even when I am in mine. I believe I am lovable at all times. And I give that same love and compassion to the people around me. I love myself. I forgive myself. I am at peace. I love genuinely. I care deeply. I am proud of myself. And I'm happy to see myself becoming someone I admire. All right. Good luck. I wish you the best. You got this. Believe in yourself. Goodbye. You're not broken. You don't need to be fixed. You're perfection. Let me explain. All right. So you're seeing this person that you want to be. You're seeing them in the future. And you're thinking right now, oh, I can't be this. I'm not good enough. It's always the shame, always the self-loathing. But when you see a kid and they're starting to walk, you see them walking already. It's already inevitable. Maybe the kid feels frustration because they're just trying it and they're just going along and they're trying to walk. But rarely you see a kid, they're really just trying it out and they're not really getting frustrated with themselves. They're kind of having fun. And you can do the same way, because when you think about it, the parent sees it like this.
They see it as a track of progress of what's inevitable for them. And the same way, it's the same way with you in your life. You've already done it. You've already achieved the things you want to do. You've already become the person you want to be. It's just a matter of you being in the process. Your only thing that those thoughts of I can't do it and I'm not good enough is just halting it, deciding to stop the process of whatever it is that you want to become. So when you think about it this way, the point of person you want to be and the person you were just born, you're a baby, all of it in between makes the complete whole being. And then you see that it's already perfection. Because if the whole thing, if right now you're saying I'm imperfect, I'm whatever, and then you see the mistakes are actually just a part of the journey of you learn, and just mistakes are just something that's highlighting where else the other places that you're able to grow. Then you see that you already are perfection, experiencing yourself becoming perfection. Hope you enjoy it.